What an awesome topic for our first ever video on this channel, as the Tennessee Volunteers have landed a massive commitment from five-star athlete Salesi Moa out of Utah. Plays wide receiver, plays DB. We're going to break down everything he had to say and what it looks like for the future in recruiting for the Tennessee Vols. Welcome into the channel, everybody. My name is Joey Peterson. So happy to be with you guys. Tennessee Football Talk is brand new, but it's not going anywhere, okay? We're going to give you daily content. And let me let you know just a little bit about me. I graduated from the University of Tennessee in 2023, worked for the football team for a couple of years as a videographer. I am a die-hard Vol and will be for the rest of my life. My senior year was the 2022 season. Could not have gone out in a better way, and that's why when I got a job here at Chat Sports, just about after a year of working the NFL circuit, I came to my bosses and said, look, the Vol fans, they need a channel with Chat Sports. And that's why we're here today. I need you to help me out in return, though. Hit that subscribe button. Help us get to 100 subscribers as soon as we can. Currently, we're sitting at 0. No surprises. This channel hasn't even been alive for 10 minutes at this point. Need you guys to help me out. Hit that subscribe button. It's free to do so. Locks us in for daily coverage, recruiting, anything else you could want on Tennessee. You can find it right here. So what we're talking about today is a massive flip as they land a commitment from five-star Salesi Moa. It was kind of shocking, okay? And maybe not shocking when you just think of how well Josh Heupel has been recruiting as of late. But I don't think really anybody had Moa on their radar to commit to Tennessee. His top 3 was Utah, where his dad played college football, Michigan State, where one of his brothers plays college football, and then you saw Tennessee in there as well. I think Michigan was in his top 5 in general, but this kind of came out of nowhere. But let me tell you this, I'm excited that he's going to be wearing orange in the future. 6'2", 190 pounds, out of Fremont High School in Ogden, Utah. Number 2 overall athlete and number 31 overall prospect in the 2026 class. This is a guy who can play both ways, and he plays both ways at an elite level. On his commitment, he was asked why Tennessee, and he said, ever since I was younger, I've seen Tennessee as a big stage, like Alabama, all that. I wanted to play there, and I knew I could play there. I wasn't going to let the opportunity slip away from me. Let's tell you a little bit more about the two-way player. Actually, he's a three-way player if you really look at it. Excels at wide receiver, safety. He also is a really, really good returner. I think in Coach Heupel's system and with Tennessee, he most likely is going to play wide receiver. His brothers play for BYU and Michigan State. He's got 2 brothers playing college football right now. I mentioned his dad played for Utah. In 2024, he had 58 catches, 800 yards, 10 touchdowns, and then on the defensive side, 40 tackles, 2 picks, and guess what? Those 2 picks, yeah, he took them to the house. Greg Biggins of 24/7 Sports gives us a little bit of scouting report, saying Moa is among the most versatile athletes in the country and is currently being recruited equally hard on both sides of the ball at 7-on-7 events and camps. Will typically work out at wide receiver and has always been an extremely tough cover. A physical player who shows both initial quickness, getting off the line, and suddenness getting out of his breaks. Can get deep and stretch the field, runs well after the catch, and has very, very strong hands. I'm just excited to see a guy like this in an offense like Coach Heupel's, right? And when you're at this stage in the world with college football, with how important that wide receiver position is, especially when it comes to Tennessee, having as many elite offensive weapons as you can is only going to benefit this team going forward, okay? So excited to see what his plans are with Tennessee. Is he going to go both ways? Is he going to just mainly be a wide receiver? We know Boo Carter is a guy who has to be, going both ways after pretty much strictly just playing defense last year. Really, really excited to see Moa when he splits that power T in a couple of years. Welcome him to Rocky Top. Be as hospitable as you can. He found his home sweet home. Spam GBO in the comment section down below. With that commitment, it shot Tennessee up into the top 10. When you look at 24/7 sports recruiting rankings, Georgia still holding firm at number 1. USC has had a really good class there at number 2. And then you got a run of SEC with A&M, Bama, Notre Dame at 5, Texas, Ohio State, Oregon, the Vols at 9 with 272.43 points, right in front of number 10 LSU. And it feels like as of recently, the Vols have been on a heater, okay? They've been absolutely hot. And the cool thing about this is I don't really expect that to end anytime soon. There's 2 more guys that I'm going to need you to watch out for, that I'm going to need you to keep your eyes on, because it's not over. Savion Hitter, running back, 5-star, best in the country, and then Tristan Keys, who, yeah, he's committed to LSU, but I've heard some rumblings around the message boards, around social media. He could be flipping anytime soon. Let's talk about Hitter, though, because his commitment is coming very, very soon. August 19th. This is from Hayes Fawcett. He told that to Rivals. Number 1 running back in the 2026 class will choose between Michigan, Ohio State, Georgia, and Tennessee. So July 31st, we got about 20 days until his commitment. Of course, we'll be keeping you updated as much as we can right here on Tennessee Football Talk. If the Vols land them, okay, both guys, Hitter and Keys, I've got a feeling that this is Heupel's best class ever. If you look at the last 5 years, he's fared pretty well in recruiting. He's yet to crack into the top 10. He's finished at 10th overall, but I'm trying to get in those single digits, and if you land both of those guys, I promise you, you will get in there. All I got to say is don't let this man get hot, okay? If you let this guy get hot and he continues to recruit the way he has been over the last couple of weeks, Tennessee has the chance to be unstoppable. Right now, the 2026 class looks like this in terms of 5-stars and 4-stars. They got 3 5-star commits, Faison Brandon, Gabriel Ascenda, and Salesi Moa. Got QB, offense tackle, and of course the athlete there. And then when you look at the 4-stars, they got 6 in their class right now. Joel Wyatt, Braden Roos, TJ White, Darian Albert, Zay Anderson, and Zach Groves. One of the Vols' best classes in a very long time, and the good thing is I don't think they're done adding to it. If you love Coach Heupel, show me, okay? Show me how you feel by liking today's video. Hit that thumbs up button if you love the head honcho as much as I do. And, maybe you don't love him as much as I do, but I think he's the man for the job. Now, before we go, I do want to give a quick shout out to Kelsey Pope. Okay, because you got to give a shout out to the recruiting coaches who lay the groundwork for this. We all know what he's been doing over the last couple of years and since he took over as the wide receiver position coach. In 2024, the wide receivers he landed, 5-star Mike Matthews, 4-star Braylon Staley. Then you flash forward to this last spring's class in 2025. 3 really good wide receivers, Travis Smith, who by all accounts is looking phenomenal at training camp. Ra Jackson, Joaquin Dodson, all 3 of those guys 4-stars. And then you look forward into 2026. You got a 5-star already there committed, Legend Bay and Tyreek King as well, 2 4-stars. I'm a really, really big fan of Kelsey Pope, okay? When I worked for the team, Kelsey Pope, he was just an assistant there, wasn't the wide receiver coach yet, but he was always a guy I really, really liked talking to, and I really, really liked watching him coach those guys up. I'm really excited to see what he's going to be able to do in his career and how he's going to shape the future for Tennessee football. Help us out, okay? I said it off the top, need your help. 100 subscribers as soon as possible. We're currently sitting at 0. You can change that today by hitting that big red sub button. Make sure you guys got me on social media. You can find me on Twitter, find me on Instagram as well. And more than anything, make sure you subscribe.